Hi there and welcome to a brand new season of My.Na Properties. It's so good to be back. Today was our first printed edition and of course our first show for the year. So thank you so much for tuning in, liking, subscribing, and please do share. So many exciting developments coming up. What is one of the biggest ones is we'll be moving to a weekly slot. So you'll be able to watch us every week, every Tuesday. You'll get a print engagement in the paper, and then of course a engagement on social media, which is our show, and then hopefully pretty soon at home on your television screen. But that's coming up. I can't talk too much about that, but stay tuned. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, exciting year. There's been a lot of movement in the property sector, whether that's property finance, which we all know is not going that great, and yeah, renovations, maintenance. DIY stuff. So there's plenty of for us to cover this year, and we want to bring it all to you. In our first show for this year, we of course want to touch base with our anchor sponsor, Namibia, find out what they're doing for the year, and also just hear a bit more about their Strike It Rich competition, which they closed the year off, which they closed 2021 off with, and yeah, that was super exciting. Gold paint. In a turn around the country, boom, open it up, win some money, get some paint. Everyone's a winner. After that, Lomarie Steenkamp will be talking to Marinda van der Merwe from Droombos, just to find out a bit more about, where did it all start? I mean, last time we were there, we spoke about the inspiration behind the decor and behind their hospitality offering. But these ladies really dig into, that first moment when they visited the farm, fell in love with it, and all the hard work it took to get it to where it is now. So please do stay tuned, and like I said, like, subscribe, and share. We'll be back after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be right, to start off this new year of My.Na Properties without speaking to our title sponsor, Namibia. And of course, we're joined in studio by Mr. Victor Boshoff. Meneer, hoe gaan het?
Dit gaan baie goed met my. Is lekker om jou weer te sien, Joggie.
Selfs meneer, en alles seën vir die jaar. Ek hoop jy het lekker uitgerus, want ek gaan 'n bedrywige een wees.
Hy is reeds, hy het sommer met 'n spoed afgeskop.
Okay, nee, ek is bly. Meneer, Ons tema vir vandag is regtig oor die Strike It Gold veldtog wat julle laas jaar gedoen het. Wat so gewild was, if you don't know, the Strike It Gold campaign was where Neo Paints filled up tins of the normal retail paint with gold paint. So you want to do some touch-ups at your house, or you're doing some contracting work, you go down to your Neo Paints distributor across the country, and you buy your paint, get to site, open it up, you just won $5,000. And I think you made a lot of people very, very happy towards the end of the year.
Ja, nee, dit was regtig waar, dit was ongelooflik geweest, en op die einde van die dag is al die verf gekry. Ons was nogal op ons sene geweest daaroor. Maar ja, toe is alles gekry en ons het 10 wenners gehad en dit het regtig goed afgeloop. En dit was die wonderlike ding, dit was vir die hele land. Oral het mense Windhoek, Katima, Oranje Mond, ja, oral het mense gewen, jy weet. So dit was regtig 'n lekker kompetisie geweest.
And the grand prize winner, Mr. Neville Stoffels, he's based in Oranje Mond, and a chef by profession, but got some paint, and he won the $5,000, did his project, that worked out well. Then he won the $10,000, so he was baie gelukkig.
He's very happy, definitely.
But what was also very cool was there were so many other people who were impacted by the project because, these winners were given extra paint to pass on and pay it forward. So very, very well done to yourself and the team. So, not only brightening up the winners' lives, but also the people in the community. So baie geluk in it.
Baie dankie. Yes, and I think with regard to the pay it forward, that's one of the opportunities that we identified after the competition. We will definitely run something similar this year with the same concept, and then we would do an extra prize for the best pay it forward project.
Wow.
Because I think that is something that we really want to drive, because it made people very excited, and we want to build on that part of the competition quite a bit, so that there's really some emphasis on creating those opportunities and getting that out, but also making people aware about the importance of paying it forward,
Absolutely, and brightening up someone's life.
Exactly.
Absolutely, and that's what you do every day.
We try to.
So, 2021 was an incredible year for Neopaints. I mean, not only did you finalize the move to your very advanced new factory, where you could streamline a lot of processes, and also the distribution, the logistics. I mean, there were so many advantages. A lot of hard work, but how's it paid off so far?
No, look, it has been an amazingly exciting year. It was been a very exciting year, and a lot of changes within the company, and the move went quite well, and so all the manufacturing is taking place now at Karen Park in Brakwater, and it's amazing. I mean, we've been able to lift our production significantly.
Wow.
And yeah, create some other advantages as well. So, but it's not done yet, So, but 2021 for us was very stressful, as you can imagine, because I think just after the move, or just within the move, the Delta variant wave hit Namibia, and with the move and everything with that, yeah, it was just. The team did amazing to keep everything together and do everything on schedule. The contractors, yeah, sure. It was quite a significant achievement that everybody was able to attribute to.
And it's beautiful. It's so advanced, and seeing I mean that operational flow and the operational efficiencies are incredible. And kudos to the team, because I mean with Delta we had logistical issues. I can only imagine.
It's still the case. It's massive around the world.
Yeah, and I mean, you need raw materials, you need equipment, you need technology, and then also, what if the staff and everyone get ill? Now you have to kind of make a plan. People need to double up their responsibilities.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the team stepped up.
No, it was amazing, and I can just thank my team every day. And like I said, it's not done yet. It was a very exciting year. But it's not stopping there. We basically finished with phase 2. The contractors it looks like they're on schedule to hand over end of February. And then our admin and finance staff and our whole distribution warehouse that's still in the city will move out to Karen Park as well. So yeah, it's not done yet, and it's still a quite interesting and exciting project to get everybody there, and then it will be even. Then I'll invite you again. Then it will be really nice.
No, we're looking forward to that, sir. Now, also, I mean, when we're talking about your manufacturing prowess and the processes en die standaarde wat julle toepas in julle produksie, there can be no better indication of that excellence is that you guys won a runner-up in the Namibia Manufacturers Awards competition last year.
That's right, yeah.
And really congratulations, because that's huge. I mean, Namibia, we do have quite a sizable manufacturing industry, but to stand out like that, what do you attribute that to, and what does it mean to the team?
Look, I think for the team they are very excited and thankful about it, because I think this is the first year in a very long time that we decided to take part in the competition, so I think the fact that it's teamwork, that is the main thing, so everybody contributes, and everybody is, there's a big pride in being a Namibian manufacturer. Yes. And as people realize that they're part of something unique, I think then the excitement and the motivation is quite high. So it's the whole team that contributed, and I think that's the whole key going forward. Yeah. If you're not a team, then you might as well go home.
Absolutely. And I think it's probably like mixing paint. It's so many components that come together, and it has to be precise, and it has to be well managed, and then you can come up with a good product. and then claim your place as one of the best manufacturers in the country. So really, that is phenomenal. I was there that night. There was really, really a lot of excellent entries, but Neo Paints, you guys just shone. So really, kudos. Yeah.
No, thank you, and hopefully we can go one better in the future. So.
No, dan maak julle hierdie jaar goue blik oop.
Dan maak ons hom oop.
Okay, so then also another exciting development was the NSI. You got NSI standardization for your Neo hand sanitizer, which is really incredible, and it really shows the level at which you work. What again? What does that mean to the team, and what kind of effort does it take? I mean, it can't be an overnight process to get that international standardization.
Yeah, look, that was quite a substantial process, and I think what happened basically was in 2020 when COVID hit, and we realized that this is going to have a significant impact on the whole Namibia. One of the things that we could do was to start manufacturing sanitizer. Paint manufacturing is chemistry, and that's basically the same for hand sanitizer. And as we went into the the environment and looked at sanitizers that were being imported and utilized, we realized that it's scary. I think at that stage we tested like 24 or 34 sanitizers in our laboratory, and only one adhered to international standards.
Sure. And I got goosebumps. That's scary.
Yeah. So, and it was scary. So at that stage, we made the decision to say, okay, we need to put something that can prove to people, that we are adhering to WHO standards across the world. And that's when we approached NSI, and then they started with the process actually because they also had to get the ability to register or to give us the ability to do the standard that it adheres to international standards. Yes, so it was, although since the beginning we manufactured to the standard, yes. It took quite a while for them to get to the point that they could certify us, and then and obviously for us to make your processes, your chemicals, everything has to be in place to ensure that it's up to that international standard. So it was a very interesting and a long process, but luckily, we had a very good relationship with them, and so we worked together to get to that point.
Absolutely, and really, it was really exciting to see that. I think the CEO of the NSI, Mrs. Shay Wasserval, she also mentioned that it's so important for local manufacturers and local product developers to get standardization so that they can open up markets across Africa, across the world, and really show the world that Namibia can manufacture at a world-class standard. And I think Neo Paints, you guys are really leading the way. So wow, well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. What can we look forward to next year, sir? Oh, for this year, my apologies.
For this year, yeah, it's almost Christmas already again.
Yeah, full throw.
No, look, this year, I think the first thing that is big on our radar is, a successful move, the final move, the final push. So that is the first primary step for us. And I think when that is all done, then we will we're busy with that, but then there will be quite a nice opening and everything, which was postponed to this year. So that will be the second phase. And then we also decided, there's a few things, but one of the things that we decided to do is this year to focus on our staff internally. With everything that happened over the last 2 years in Namibia, across the world, not just in Namibia, and then throw in everything that we've done, all the changes and the moves and, process changes and organizational changes that we went through over the past 2 years. We are really trying to focus on our employees this year. Okay. And just to, reset, gear back, and obviously then go full speed again. Yeah. So that's one of the big things. And then one of probably our biggest challenge for this year and going forward, we see for the foreseeable future is, previously you mentioned raw material supplies, and that is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
It is, something that had a 2-week lead time, it's got a 6-week lead time, and something that had a 6-week lead time, had a 6-month lead time.
Oh no.
Anything that you import, so it's really keeping your ducks in a row with regard to that.
That's
And
scary.
I think for us, building capacity, because the main issue with regard to that now is you cannot source like you sourced 4 years ago. You have to source all across the world, take what you get, and make sure that you get the right product, the right quality. And to do that, you have to have the resources in place to be able to verify that everything is according to what they say it is. So for us, I think that is the primary focus this year, is to reset, look at our employees, make sure we get maximum out of our production capacity. And we've already started planning as far as what is the next phase within the factory, and because the whole factory was designed to grow from there.
Wow.
So the next growth opportunity, or the growth planning is being done now, and so hopefully within the next year or 2 years we can start getting the benefit of that. So yeah, we'll be busy this year.
No, I can imagine, sir. And wow, I do think it's so commendable that you're looking inward, looking at how you can just look at your employees' health, mental health, physical health, and just just re-energize them, because it's been a difficult few years.
It's been difficult.
Yeah.
Everybody. You can look at everybody in a company, from your CEOs to your entry-level staff positions. Everybody's has the same experience,
Yeah.
And I think it's important to hit that reset button and try and move forward from there.
Absolutely. Mr. Victor Boshoff, always good chatting to you, sir. And
Thank you
so
very
much
much
for coming and making the time.
And thank you very much for having me again.
Awesome. Yes, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, neopaints been pushing the envelope since day one, and they're just pushing it even further now. We're looking forward to so many exciting developments. So please watch this space. Head down to your local neopaints distributor. You will not be disappointed by the quality of the products. And yeah, let's color lives.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hallo, ons kuier vandag hierso by Droombos, die pragtige Droombos, en by My.Na, die eienares van die Droombos. Nou laas toe ek en My.Na gesels het, het sy vir my vertel so 'n bietjie van die geskiedenis van Droombos, toe sy en haar man hier aangery gekom het, en hulle het sien hierdie pragtige bome, hulle het vir die boer kom kuier, en daai tyd was die plaas se naam Droombos. Nee, het was toe nog nie Droombos gewees nie, hulle het net 'n huis gehad, en die huis het letterlik die agter waar hierdie die swartstaal staan. Die huis het daar gestaan. Hierdie boom kan ek onthou, daai selfde nesie wat hier in is, was ook hier in gewees. Dis eintlik die argitek wat die Grove ontwerp het. Ons het by hom kom kuier, want ons het hom geken. En toe ek hier afry, toe sê ek vir Kelly, kan jy nie net dink, as 'n mens hier bly met hierdie bome, jy's letterlik in Namibia, in die bos, maar jy's ook in Windhoek. Want jy is 3.3 kilometer uit Windhoek uit. So, dit was eintlik die beste ervaring van my lewe, en dit was in 2011, toe dit so gereën het. Ek onthou dit was 3 maande aan een wat dit gereën het. So jy kan nie dink hoe hierdie bome gelyk. Dit was ongelooflik. Die grasperk was nog klein geweest. En ons het die aandpelle gebraai, en dit is net in die aand hier met die voëls, en dit was net wonderlik. Maar jy het vir my gesê, jy droom al van dat jy 'n klein dogtertjie was van so iets. Ja, my droom was altyd gewees, ek is saam met my vriendinne onder 'n groot boom, daar's 'n terras, die terras is nou nie, en dan het ek 'n groot hoed aan, want ons is in die son en ons sit en tee drink, so dis eintlik die prentjie, behalwe ek het ook nou nie vandag my hoed aan.
dit was altyd my droom gewees en toe ons nou hier afry, soos dit daai, dit is net ongelooflik. Hierdie hele ding maak sin. En daai tyd was ek in eiendom gewees en toe op 'n dag toe bel Desmond ons aan wie die plek behoort het en hy sê, "Wil julle koop?" Sê ek, "Wat? 'n hospitality? Never, nooit."
Ja.
En ons het daai aand toe ons gaan slaap en die volgende oggend het ek wakker geword en Callie het klaar opgestaan. En ek het opgestaan om te gaan koffie maak en toe ek hom sien, toe sê hy, "Ons koop Droombos." Sê ek, "Wat Callie, jy's mal.
Ja.
Waar kom dit vandaan?" Ons is in eiendom. Ek weet niks van dit af nie. Ek kan kos maak, maar dit's al. Sy nie, ons gaan Droombos koop. En dis waar dit begin het. So ontnugtering vir my, want toe sê ek Safeland uit en ja, hier sit nou vandag en dis baie lekker.
Kyk, Droombos is vir my een van die mooiste eiendomme in Windhoek. Maar dis nou daar kan mense wees wat verskil, maar dit is absoluut. Ek het toe ek nou hier kom uitry, toe kom daar klaar rustigheid oor my. Toe ek hier instap, alle stres is weg. Hierdie plek maak my net rustig. Maar jy het my ook vertel van 'n hek of 'n ding wat hier was. Ja. Die hek toe nou vir hoeveel jare lank hier agter gestaan het. Vertel ons 'n bietjie daai storie.
Die hek is 'n baie interessante storie. Ek is van Zeneen af. En Zeneen is in Suid-Afrika in die noord in die ou Transvaal area, Noord-Transvaal. En 'n vriend van my, hulle het actually saam met ons getrek, Katrinka en Jerry is ook betrokke by Safeland. En hulle het saam met ons hiernatoe getrek. En die tyd toe ons hier aanland, toe bel Katrinka se broer my Christian. Toe sê hy, "Marinda, ek het 'n hek hier wat ek weet jy mal oor sal wees. Wil jy hom nie koop nie?" Sê ek, "Ja, Christian, ek het nog 'n moderne huis. Ewe skielik ons het nooit moderne huise gehad nie. So ek het 'n moderne huis nou, so die hek, want hy verduidelik toe nou hoe die hek lyk. Sê ek weet nie of dit gaan pas nie, maar weet jy wat nie, ek weet van 'n plek waar die hek, want hy stuur toe nou vir my 'n foto en alles, waar die hek gaan pas. En ek bel vir Desmond en ek sê, "Desmond, wil jy nie 'n hek koop nie?" En ek wys vir hom die prentjie en hulle sê nee, hy gaan nie 'n hek koop. So hy koop net in die hek en die hek lê hierso, wat toe nou nog nie Droombos was nie. Hulle het eers daarna het hulle begin, hy en Wilmarie, met wie hy getroud was, het toe nou begin met die ontwikkeling van Droombos. En so die hek het hier gestaan en toe ons dit koop, toe stap ons so agtertoe. Dis ook daar agter die swart saal. Toe stap ons so agtertoe en hier's die hek. En ek stap so na die hek toe ek sê, "Oh, Callie, kyk hier. Dis nou my hek." So dit was eintlik so nice geweest want toe besit ek die hek ewe skielik.
Jy het nooit gekoop nie,
Ek het hom nooit gekoop nie, maar hy het baie na my toe gekom. En hy's nou vandag langs die rooi galery is hy ons hoofhek na die restaurant. Ja, dit is my hek.
En dan julle het ook 'n pragtige of 'n kruietuin hierso. So julle voorsien die mense ook van baie vars kruies en kosse. As julle nou kos maak en julle menu, ek het nog nie altyd so goed na die menu gekyk nie, maar julle konsentreer baie op varsheid.
Ja. Ek is 'n boeremeisie wat van Duivelskloof, ons eintlik Moketsi waar ons gebly het. En Moketsi, vir die mense wat dit nie ken nie, hulle noem dit die mandjie van Suid-Afrika. Daar is verskriklik baie boere. En so in my hart, as ek nog steeds, as dit begin reën, dan is my hande altyd so gesweet en my voete sweet. Maar dan dink ek, my pa het altyd gesê, daar kom die roes. Daar kom die roes nou weer, al die tomaties, want hy was 'n tomatieboer. Die tomaties gaan nou weer roes kry en dan het ons niks oor nie. So al het ek by die skool gesit en dit begin reën, dan was dit altyd vir my senuwees was klaar. So ek dink ek is inherënt as ek 'n boer, waar ek groot geword het en so aan. So dis 'n passie van my, is die groentetuin wat ons het en dan ook die kruietuin.
En die groentetuin en die kruietuin is vernoem na jou pa.
Ja, die groentetuin is waterval boerdery. Dis my pa se, ja, dis ook weer 'n storie want die kenteken wat op die plaas was, het ook weer baie iemand anders by my uitgekom wat in die bos gelê het. En die ou het opgetel, toe bel hy my en sê, hoorie, so ek het die die kenteken vir jou gekry, jou pa se bordjie.
Ja.
En dis hoe ek die bordjie gekry het. En nou is ons groentetuin is waterval en dan is ons nou besig met die greenhouse wat ons kruie is.
Ja.
En dis nou 'n nuwe projek wat ons begin is om kruie en dan plantjies te produseer.
Nou die hele waterstorie hierso op Droombos, het ook 'n redelike paar rand gekos. Vertel vir ons bietjie meer daarvan.
Ons het ons eie sewage sewage plant. Ek weet nie eintlik wat die Afrikaanse woord daarvoor is nie. Wat aan die onderkant is en die idee daarmee is om die water te recycle en dit gebruik ons in die tuin. En dan ook vir die groentetuin en ons greenhouse en kruietuin. So ons probeer so organiek as moontlik gaan en jy sal sien op ons menus ook probeer ons het baie vars goed wat op die bord lê.
Ja.
En daai hele idee van letterlik ons gaan pluk dit en ons gebruik dit wat ons huidiglik het. Ons het ook nie jy sal sien alles is seisonale groentes wat op die spyskaart is. So en dis ook maar dit wat ons beskikbaar het in die tuin, dit word op die bord bedien.
Maar jy was ook baie betrokke by die interieur van Droombos, want soos wat ek verstaan het, as jy 'n mens wat baie lief is vir 'n mooi lap, jy kan nie 'n mooi lap weerstaan nie. En jy het baie van jou kinders se klere gemaak. En ja, die kamers is natuurlik verskriklik mooi en elke kamer is ook vernoem na 'n krui.
Ja.
So vertel ons 'n bietjie meer daarvan.
Ja, die lap storie, ek het dit nog steeds. Ek kan nie uit 'n lapwinkel uitgaan nie. Dit is vir my ek kan nie daar uitkom nie. Dus ek gaan alleen, want dit het nou al 'n paar keer is ek en 'n vriendin van my Katrinka en sy gaan saam met my en dan sit later aan. Kyk sy net op die horlosie en dan sit asseblief, gaan jy net los my net hier. So ek het 'n ding vir lap en al die lap wat ek die jare bymekaar gemaak het ek gebruik as ons kopstukke of as kussings. So dit is vir my nogal 'n droom wat ek regtig uitleef om daai goed hier te kon gebruik. Ek weet net nie wat doen ons eendag as ek moet as ons wil verkoop nie.
So goed, dit het jy alles spesiaal self gaan kies.
Ja, elke dingetjie hierso, die oranje potjie is toe ons met ons opening het Amanda van Flowered Earth daai tyd het sy hierdie klomp potjies hier aangebring. Sê ek, "Ja, fantasties. Porselein, waar kry jy dit alles?" Sien jy, sy ouens swak op 'n webwerf sê ek, "Maar wil hy nie alles verkoop nie." Dit was letterlik omtrent 3 bokse wat sy hier aangebring het. So die potjies, ja, ek in hierdie geel en die blou saam. Ek is China toe en toe ek in China het ek 'n klomp goed gaan aankoop en
Spesiaal nou vir Droombos.
ja, spesiaal vir Droombos en dit was nogal baie lekker.
Nee, ek sal dit glo. Ek sal glad nie omgee op so 'n shopping spree te gaan nie. In die geboue buite wat met hierdie blok, dit is ook absoluut baie besonders. En is natuurlik stunning. Het jy en Callie daar besluit of hoe het dit gekom?
Nee, dit is Des wat die argitek was. As jy kyk na al Des so goed wat hy doen, is dit nogal uniek. Hy was nie naaper nie en he doesn't follow a trend, he starts a trend.
Okay.
So ek dink hierdie was Namibia is warm en dit is hoekom hy die rammed earth gekompakteerde mure op besluit het. En jy sal sien ook as baie lig wat deurkom. So ons is in 'n ongelooflike mooi omgewing. Ek meen oral is hierdie koppies met die natuur die plek is in die natuur. So ek dink die hele idee van dit is wat ons oorgeneem het van hom is dis so maklik om 'n plek mooi te maak. Want jy die tuin waarop jy uitkyk oralste, jy die groot vensters. Die gekompakteerde mure of die rammed earth wat hulle dit noem, is dit hou dis koel binnekant en in die winter is dit 'n bietjie warmer.
Van jou lewe nooit te verf nie.
Jy hoef nooit te verf nie en party mense kla oor die groewe en die krake. Maar dis juis een van die goed wat dit so spesiaal maak, want die kraak gaan nie reg deur nie.
Dis uniek.
Ja, en as jy party van die mure gaan kyk, dan lyk dit amper soos 'n prentjie. Baie van die mure lyk soos 'n berg. En dis nou wat soos dit gekompakteer is. Hierdie illusie van 'n berg en landskap onder dit. So mooi kyk en dan sê jy dit raak
ek
sien in die mure.
Op van die mure het jy sulke klein klei
Kleiteeltjies. Ja.
teeltjies.
Dis die teeltjies wat ek gekoop het en dis teeltjies wat Wilmarie het nog gekoop het destyds toe hulle die plek begin het. Dis waar die bekabeling deurgegaan het. Hulle het dis bekusting wat hulle gebruik het, dan's daar kabels deur. So met ander woorde, elke muur het sulke gate in as hulle dit nou klaar gekompakteer het en hulle vat nou die bekusting weg.
Ja,
So sy het dit aangekoop en daai teeltjies is almal handgemaak.
ja.
Sy het die teeltjies aangekoop en dit was om oor daai gate te sit in die mure en dit lyk nogal mooi. Ek meen, dit pas
Verskriklik.
perfek by
So iets anders,
ja.
so uniek. Dis so pragtig.
Nou, wat se ander nuwe verwikkelinge lê voor vir die jaar? Vertel ons 'n bietjie meer daarvan. Wat het julle wat beplan jy?
Ja, ons het 'n kalender wat ons nou gesien het, daar's 'n hongerte vir kuns, daar's 'n hongerte vir ordentlike jy wil uitgaan en dit moet spesiaal wees, dit moet eksklusief wees. So ons hele plan vir die jaar is om iets wat nie in Namibia is, Namibia toe te bring. En dis om locals te nader en dat hulle saam met ons hierdie ding bou. So ek is op my eie, as ek net te min en met my hele span en alles is ons net te min om aan alle idees te kan dink. So wat ons nou het is ons het byvoorbeeld Corlia en haar dogter Sorien wat pottery klasse gaan kom aanbied. En ons gaan vir hulle 'n perseel gee, hulle gaan pottery klasse aanbied en dan kan ons Corlia skilder ook en Sorien skilder ook skilderklasse in die tuin. Ons het 'n wynmaker wat belangstel om sy wyn hier te kom maak en dan gaan ons ook die vatte in die perseele insit so dat jy nie net uit 'n bottel kan drink nie, maar dat jy letterlik kan kom en jy kan 'n wynproe doen soos in die Kaap.
Ja.
Daarmee saam het ons vir Chris wat net ongelooflik is met sy kos en die rede hoekom ek sê hy is ongelooflik met sy kos, ek en Chris verstaan mekaar as dit kom by ek wil nie cuisine hê nie. Ek wil nie iets anders te hê nie. Ons wil dit vat wat local is en ons wil dit op 'n ander manier voorsit. So ons wil iets nuut inbring en ons wil nie dieselfde spyskaart die hele tyd oor en oor gebruik nie. Verstaan jy, ons moet 'n braai hê, maar dis nie 'n gewone braai nie.
Ja.
Daar's 'n flair aan die braai. Ons doen alles tot jou groente doen ons op die braaiers. So met elke ding wil ons die organic ding inbring en dan wholesomeness en Namibies.
Want hierdie plek is wholesome.
Ja.
As jy net so rondom jou kyk, ek meen dit is so na die reën, so
Skus, ek raak so weggevoer, ek vergeet om die mic te vat. Na die reën, die bome, die gras, alles is so groen, dit is so mooi, dit is net wonderlik. So ek wil vir die mense uitnooi, die wat nog nie by Droombos was nie, kom maak 'n draaitjie hierso, kom drink 'n koppie koffie, kom eet 'n ontbyt, kom ontmoet vir My.Na. En ek beloof vir julle gaan weer en weer en weer terugkom, want hierdie plek het net ek weet nie, elke keer as ek hier instap, dan kom daar net so 'n rustigheid oor my, asof ek hoort hier, ek moet hier wees. So My.Na, baie dankie vir jou tyd vandag. Ons waardeer dit. En die gemmertee is heerlik.
Baie dankie.
wil jy nog ietsie laaste sê?
Ja, ek dink dalk net ons mark, die Droombos mark wat ons nou 1 keer in 2 maande gaan hou. Ons doen dit spesifiek 1 keer in 2 maande, want ons wil hê dit moet eksklusief wees en ons wil hê dat ons die nuutste elke keer bring van wat die mense, die locals tafel toe bring. So dit moenie elke keer dieselfde wees nie. Ons wil verskillende temas bring. Ons het nou ons eerste aandmark wat die 25ste is, 25ste Februarie en dan daarvandaan elke 2 maande het ons die Saterdagmark.
So die mense kan net vir Droombos skakel as hulle bietjie meer wil
uitvind. Ja, hulle kan net ons ontvang skakel en dan kan ons vir hulle meer inligting gee.
Okay, en as jy 'n troue beplan hierdie jaar, jy wil trou, hierdie is die plek.
Ag, dan vergeet ek alweer die mic. As jy hierdie jaar beplan om te trou, Droombos is net die plek vir jou. So, bye bye, sien volgende keer.
Yeah, so there you have it, folks. You're hearing about some of the best developments in the sector from some of the best people in the sector. But there's plenty more, of course. So yeah, if you have any property news, you have a DIY project you'd like to share, or just any questions, anything you'd like us to find out, please do contact us. The contact details are on your screen right now, and we'd be glad to find out more and to package it up for you and bring it to you in a lovely, lovely program and in a digital and print offering. Once again, taking our hats off to Neopaints Namibia. Thank you so much for coloring My.Na Properties and for all you do for the country, for the manufacturing sector, and just lightening up our lives on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there enjoying the rain, please do keep safe, drive safely, and spare a thought for all those who are not as fortunate and might be impacted by the weather negatively. My name is Johan Kutsia. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.